Okay, so to go to your tax portal, right, without the invitation, go to cpa-consultants.mytaxportal.online, right? So you should have received a copy or a link to this email. I would have emailed you this link, so you should have it on one of my emails. If you don't have it, I can also email it to you. So now let's go to that. The username and password that you have set your tax portal, that will be the same password forever, permanently, unless you make changes to it, right? So all you gotta do is just sign in and then access the information that you need to access. Now, the parts that are very important are right here is the tax year that you are working on. If you're going to work on from for your 2020 tax return, then work on the 2020 tax return. If you see something like this on your access, then that means that I haven't sent you or that I have not worked on your tax return for 2020. Okay? Now, if you have access, if you go to different years and you have access to them, then that means that you received an invitation for that year. That means that I worked on that tax return for that year. If not, then you will have to go to your previous tax preparer to get that information, because if you don't have access here, that means I'm not the one who worked on your account. Okay? Now, I'm going to discuss this process, right? When I say on a yearly basis, we start sending out the invitation link for everybody to start working on as early as December of the every year, right? That way, January, February, March, everybody can start working on their tax return. The most important part for us at the very beginning is the engagement letter, right? If you do not have the engagement letter, then that means that we are unable to work on any of your tax return. It does not matter if you answered all of the tax questions. It does not matter if you uploaded all of the documents. Until we have the engagement letter, as you can see, there's red marks here. That means that there are some information that needs to get completed on that icon. If the engagement letter, as you can see here on the engagement letter icon, there's nothing on it. It's because I accepted it already, right? So it's already accepted, right? So, and you will find out that information if you go to the document section, right? So engagement letter, hold on, let me see, this was 2021. So that means that I sent this out, or I processed this in September of 2022 at 9 o'clock a.m. Okay, and then your documents, so if you go back here, right, you go back to your dashboard, you click on the documents. This is the shortcut to where you can click on it and then upload your documents or add comments, right? Okay, so now let's say, so the first thing is the engagement letter. Once that is done, you can start working on your questions, answer the tax questions, and then upload all of your documents. Once everything is done, once this engagement, question, documents, once they are all done, and that means that we take over and start your tax return. When the tax return is completed, you review your tax return and then you process your remote signature. When we e-filed your tax return, then you can go to the tax summary, and this is where you will see all of the information about your taxes for this current year. And it will be the same thing for all of the years, right? So these are all of the summarized version. Now, if you click on the where's my refund, this actually, because I only file your taxes, I do not have any access to view or follow up on your tax refund. We can follow up on your refund, but that will be an additional charge of $250 per phone call with IRS. Because as you know, it takes too long to get connected with IRS, right? So as our business is time and information, so calling IRS on behalf of, outside of what we were hired for, that is a chargeable event. Okay, so if you click on the where's my refund, it will take you directly to the IRS refund place, right? So it will tell you, okay, what you need, your social security, your filing status, and the exact refund amount. So if and whenever you go and check your refund information, it is always good for you to have a copy of your tax return on hand. Or you can also download the IRS Go application, and this is actually good because it's very fast. Okay, so I hope this helps. So once again, the information where you can go back, and I would recommend please make a favorite or bookmark this on your browser, cpa-consultants.mytaxportal.online. Okay,